Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Wreaths and Things. Happy Wreathmas week. How's everybody doing so far? Are you enjoying it? Guess what? We are on day number 4 already. These 7 days, 7 wreaths go by so quickly. I remember when I was doing the Halloween, it just flew by in a snap. And I mean, this one is the same way, I'm sure. I hope you guys are enjoying my Wreathmas week. 7 days, 7 wreaths, plus don't forget that one bonus right at the end at day number 8. Why don't I just get started with day number 4 and show you how I put it all together. Welcome to Wreathmas week. Here we go, starting off with the 14-inch wire wreath frame and these packages of burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I have some leftover ribbon that I got from Amazon and these snowflake packages from the Dollarama. And a good friend of mine, Diane, picked up some pine cones from me a little while ago, and I'm going to use a ruler, scissors, and my Surebonder glue gun, along with some floral picks from the Dollarama. And as I've done all week so far, I am going to, surprise, surprise, wrap my wreath frame in that wonderful burlap that came in that package from the Dollar Tree. Now, I've never seen this package before. I've seen them have burlap ribbon before, but not in a package like this. So I was really excited when I saw it. I think I bought like 6 packages in total. Today I'm using 2 to wrap around the 14-inch wire wreath frame. It takes 2 to actually cover the whole frame. So you see here I'm attaching my second one, and then I'm continuing wrapping that all the way around the wreath. And once I get to the end, again, I just use a little hot glue to keep that in place and then cut off the excess. Once that glue is dry, and then we have our base wreath all ready to decorate for our other wreath. Here we go. Are you excited? I know I am. Now for this one, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how I was going to go about doing it. So when I do this, I kind of experiment as I go. So I usually put everything that I'm going to use, and then I start placing stuff around. I start thinking, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And I knew I wanted to have the greenery down as well as kind of a base. So what I do is I'm just kind of placing that greenery down using my hot glue gun, and I'm filling up just a little bit less than a quarter of that wreath, maybe a quarter, let's say a quarter of the wreath, using kind of an oval shape as the outline for the greenery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut little lengths of that white and burlap striped ribbon. It's almost 9 inches long if you want to do the exact same thing. And I'm going to cut 5 pieces of this. Now, instead of making a bow, all I'm going to do is fold these in half and make like a teardrop shape. So I'm just using my hot glue, folding them in half. You can see that teardrop shape there. And once I've glued all 5 of them, now I'm just going to use one end, glue that down, and place that on my wreath. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this. It's kind of a lazy man's bow if you want. But it's a little bit easier. You can place stuff, and then you can actually place stuff on top of it like I am here with the greenery. I'm putting more greenery right in the center, and then I'm going to place those other ribbons kind of off to the side. And they are underneath that greenery, and I'm gluing them right to the burlap on that wreath frame. I just love how this turned out. I mean, I kind of had a vision in my mind, but then all of a sudden when I started doing it, I got more and more excited. Don't you love it when that happens? When your creative juices just start flowing and you're like, I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to go with it. So here I am putting on those pine cones. I knew I wanted to put pine cones on here, so I just grabbed a whole bunch, different sizing, and then I just kind of figure out where I want to put them. And then I just use my hot glue gun, place them down, and now I'm kind of figuring out where I want to put those snowflakes. I knew I wanted to put them on there. So what I'm doing is some of them I'm cutting in half, using my glue gun, and then sticking them right onto that burlap. And then some of them, like this one here, I didn't cut at all. And then this one I cut just a little bit off of it so it can kind of go underneath that greenery a little bit more. And then once I'm done all that, I kind of take a look at it. I'm happy with that. Let's go and cut off that white and burlap color or natural color ribbon to make the hanger for it. And again, I'm just wrapping it around, gluing it down, cutting off the excess. And while I was looking at it, I was like, I love it, but there's something missing. This is more winter than Christmas. So those berries that I had, I thought, oh, why don't I just see if they work? So before I glue anything down, I'm testing it out, standing up, looking at it. And then I'm like, you know what? I love it. We're going to add these berries. And then I just thought, you know what? That was the icing on the cake. That was the creme de la creme. That just made it totally come alive. And I was so happy with how this wreath turned out with my natural burlap, my pine cones, the snowflakes, the berries, the greenery. It just looks like Christmas. It feels like Christmas. And I just absolutely love it. And I hope you love it as well. Or at least like it anyways. Thank you so much for joining me today for my Wreathmas Week episode. Don't forget to click that playlist down below for all of the episodes. I upload a new one every day for the next 8 days. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.